ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you at this point you can't be surprised. Here we go, boys. What do we got? All right, what kind of day we got today? Is it going to be a loot and shoot kind of day, or is it going to be? Is it going to be bad news if you're a Tarkov player? Because we're coming through with bad intentions, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. We have 300,000 rupees, so we're not desperation mode. No Colemans today. Okay. I mean, we can't say no Colemans today. That's when the Colemans will get you. How much time's in the raid? 12:24. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Little rip kid. I really want to loot that guy right there, but it's not part of Doom protocol. Coleman? No Colemans. Ladies and gentlemen, what comes after Doom 1? You're legally allowed to loot when you survive the first song. I don't know. I don't think that's Doom protocol. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can get another one. I wasn't looking. I don't know what I was looking at, but I wasn't looking at where we should have been looking. Dunk it. That's like a legit, the rare air legit Tarkov jump scare. We can't overlay Zach Morris on top of Doom. The licensing deal we signed with id Software does not allow us to do that, but it does allow us to snap. We're running a little low on ammo, ladies and gentlemen. Z-Space M in the chat. We're gonna have to loot just bullets though. I'm just telling you, we need to loot some bullets. We gotta loot bullets. I'm sorry. Narrator.
Вон он, сука! Вон он, блядь, ебать его!
Where are they? No! How many kills, ladies and gentlemen? We took out Ricky Summer, Garrett the Planeswalker, Terrace Fornar, and Richie Terminator. I can't even say that wasn't a less I can't even say that wasn't a less than desirable Doom run, because that was a desirable Doom run. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a good one. I'm not even mad at it. We got scared. We got some bops. We could have had a tri-zip. But you know what else we could have had? Doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Well, the show is offline. Man. King Meyer, Hell Kishi, Parakeet Powers for 11 months, and Bonesaw 6969. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show while the show is offline. Demon Von, for the 20 months. Rare air. Tier 2 support. Can we get some T-space? 2 spam in chat. Appreciate it. Oh, Earth. 12 for the 24 months. 2 years. With some 2 space Y spam in the chat. Appreciate the long-term over-the-top support. CMU Chips, thanks for the 18 months of Prime Marino. Fire up Chips. Borbagos, appreciate the 500 bits. I'll hit you with some dang coins because you hit us with some dang coins. Thank you so much for the support. Ken Zamaka, thank you for the gift to Lightep. Dang Pack, spam and chat. And Run You Shock, thanks for the Baker's Dozen. Thank you guys for all the love. With that being said, we're going to gun game right off the bat. We're going to gun game a little bit of what we like to call an M4. Now, the question is, if we gun game the N4, we got to at least get some good bullets. And we're going to start with the base model. Base model M4A1. Seems reasonable, right? Just a simple base model. Just a simple base model. We're just going to we're going to roll in here a little bit. So we need to buy some ammo and then we should be good to go. It's gonna kick like a horse. Really? A base model? You know what? Let's go base model. My only concern, like, look, we got concerns, all right? Concern is we have base model gun, but everything else is really good. Here's what I'll do. And I'll make you this promise. We will only upgrade this gun using the way you guys like us to do it. You have all parts. Okay, so we're gonna build it like you want us to. We'll take that off. Okay, that's a nice move there. I think this song's a little aggressive, but we'll see what happens. And then we want to take this off. This makes modding the gun so much easier. Like infinitely easier. Until you do that. Hold on. Yo, look at all these colorations. Let's go Chunky Viper. So much. What about the base model? We did not go base model. How do we put a barrel in here? Here? Yeah. Song's pretty aggressive. Song's pretty aggressive. This looks really cool. I'm kind of, this is not a base model gun, but we'll take it. And I know people like that. And then let's, you know what? Since we're messing around so much, how much do you think this is going to cost? And we got to get a, okay, so now that we do this, second we go assemble this one. Missing parts, buy all the parts. 1, 2, 3. The barrel's pretty expensive. That's okay. Oh, these are not available. Really? Okay. Now what do we do? Back? We should just click purchase all next time. Then how do we assemble it? Okay, okay. We needed to save the template. So we got to do that over. Okay, we could do it over. Everything, but look, that's how you do stuff in life. You learn. You know, you make a mistake. In our case, we make a lot of mistakes. The question is, okay, the only way, I'm just gonna tell you, the only way I learn is by making mistakes. And you guys know we make a lot of mistakes. Oh wait, we're not even in the right thing. So we want to go edit preset. We're gonna do this the right way. Oh, it's saved. We had this guy on there. We had one of these guys on there. I think that's it, right? Everything else we're good. And then we go, we'll call it the tan and mildew. We should have all these, right? We need a gas block. Thank you. Okay, save as tan and mildew. Okay, so saved it. Now we assemble it. Buy this part. Okay. Go back. Find the parts. We're flooded. We were very close. We were close to doing it. We had a stubby barrel. And a gas block. Save as tan and mildew. I wanted to learn this. Okay. So then you assemble it. Select that. One more time. Modding. Not modding. Edit preset. Open. Where's tan and mild? Tan and mildew. Ladies and gentlemen. Assemble. What? It says we don't have enough room. We're almost there. Last attempt here. Edit preset. Open. Tan and mildew. Open it. Assemble it.
Let's
take up more space than available. So I think what do you mean it needs more space? So we go tan and mildew. Open. Yes. Assemble. Selection. I don't get it. We were close, but not close enough. We did. Look at what it says. It says, all right, I'll read this time. It's rare that we'll lead. We'll open. We'll go tan and mildew. Open. We have the parts. Assemble it. You cannot add the CST to the M4A1. The modified weapon will take more space than available. Try repositioning your weapon. It's got nothing but space. Anyways, so we almost did it. We made more progress than normal. It's because it's missing the barrel. Thank you guys for being patient. We got a nice looking gun. Let's buy some bullets and get into a raid, huh? Yeah, we'll 6A. 5A? 5A. Buy a 90 stack of high society. It can't take the stock off. Okay, that makes sense. Like I said, I thank you for your patience, your acquiescence. We got a lot of gun bits that we may or may not ever use. And I think we should probably get into a raid. How about more raid and less talk? I apologize for that display of gun building. I'm gonna make up for it with some highfalutin action here. The gun's kind of nice though. I will say this, I like making guns that way because you can make them look good perfecticity. Finish editing the gun manually. We're in. We've got bad recoil.
Bruh.
Dan Otage, appreciate the host, man. Thanks for the 3 months. Hope all is well, man. Thank you so much. Billy Ocean 608. Thanks for the 5 months of Prime Reno. Finish editing the gun manually. Well, you know what? I think what it's going to allow us to do is appreciate the recoil that we don't have right now. So I do like, I'm really, you guys, it's taken a while around these parts, right? And you guys said, Daniel, you know, should we take the plastic off the camera? I mean, it's been probably a year and a half and there's plastic on the camera. Why in chat to take the plastic off the camera and in chat to leave it? I don't know why. Oh, you got, okay. You want us to take it off? Here we go. This, you've been watching plastic version of Daniel. You tell a difference? Plastic? No plastic. No plastic? Plastic. Can you actually tell a difference? No difference. Left eye, right eye. Read the numbers. You want to know why? Because there's the plastic didn't cover the camera. Oh, look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
There was literally no difference. It covers the light. All right, I can turn the light on. Hey, how's the light? I don't like that. That's right in our face. All right. Well, it did make a difference because I was putting the plastic over the lens. So like, I do believe that like that would be with plastic on it. Do I still need a red rebel? Yeah. We didn't check. We're so discombobulated right now. We didn't even check the hideout yet. We are looking for a new emote, ladies and gentlemen. You guys unlocked one. Here's what I have on potential ones to vote on: bread, meat, air, and potato. Sounds like one heck of a dinner. Game Spike, I appreciate the kind offer. I like to earn everything in game. With a rare exception, we'll do from time to time like a random viewer kit run. It's a lot of food. So what I'll do is I'll put at the end of the show, I'll put those in the Discord, and you guys can vote on them there. ! Discord and chat. My own thing with potato is I think I want to put a smiley face on it because generally, oh, this is a good spawn. You know, potato has like just a hint of a negative connotation. So that's my only concern with it. I don't mind it. I just, oh, we can use that. I just will probably put a smiley face. If that ends up being the one, I'll put a smiley face on it. Typically on our first run, we do not do a run to HQ. All right, this is not... Oh, this is full auto. I thought M4s are full auto. Is that what makes them better than ADARs? Okay. ADAR is no longer our friend. We did botch the last 596 mission, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. Narrator.
It was certainly not okay.
All right, someone could have got a great spawn here.
Пацаны, окружаем его!
Don't interrupt our looting, Mr. Scav. Player Scav, we're about to find out here. Think it's a scav? I don't know if it's a player or a scav.
Негодяй! Гад!
That's a nice gun. You want me to turn the game down, or just you're saying the gun is loud? Did I put a loudener on it? I think M4s and ADARs are generally really loud, which is one of the reasons I prefer not to use an ADAR. But if we gun game this thing, survive it, we'll gun game it, put a suppy on it. Player across the street heading to the mall. You saw him.
I think he took his wallet.
All right. Dial in here. Come on. Don't be looted. Don't be looted. Potentially unlooted. All right, come on. We need graphics cards. We need graphics cards. Give us some GFX. Suppy and subsonic ammo. Graphics card. Graphics card right here. Ooh, rare air RAM. Circuitry and wires.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Little GPX action. What's the, if you guys had to put a rarificity on how hard it is to pull a graphics card out of a computer? Is it super rare? Super rare. Like more rare than a gold chain? That was a trick question. Nothing's more rare than a gold chain.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
T-Edit's got it. The second rarest item in all of Escape from Tarkov. I'm with you on that. There monies? No monies? All right. How about some F-Con? You'd like to see you pull a gold chain out of a computer? Technically, aren't processors made of gold? Aren't there golden elements in a processor? Or am I making that up? Yo, Jawbone Jones, have a good one, man. Thanks for dialing in. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, there is like, trace amounts of gold. And what, they must be a good semiconductor or something? Is that why? Did we close that door? Not semi, it's a full conductor. Gold's a great conductor of electricity. So what does that mean? Like it flows through it better than semi? Would I ever do a season of Big Brother with all winners? They would have to deliver a large sum of money up front, and the season would have to be way shorter for me to even consider it. But to answer your question, do I think it'll ever happen? No, because they don't have to do either of those two things to run a show that people will watch. Let's go back and loot this guy, and then we will continue rapping. Less heat, faster performance. So what's the difference between a conductor, full conductor, and semiconductor? First grade, if possible. Amount of voltage flow through. And I think just based on your reputation, the game would be very fast for you regardless. I mean, you know what you're talking to, right? I'm not even gonna elaborate on that statement. A semiconductor hasn't got its degree. All right, never mind. You guys are memeing. Semiconductor is more like a switch that can be on and off. So if gold is a really good conductor of electricity, what's a not good conductor of electricity that is also a conductor? Like what's a cheap conductor of electricity? Copper. Gold is better than copper. So, I mean, I don't want to get super like morbid, but humans are not good conductors of electricity, but I guess I don't understand what a conductor of electricity does. You know what I mean? We're not bad conductors. Think of it like water pipes. Yo, Carl Marco, you may have found the key to explaining conductors in first grade vernacular. So if they're like pipes, conductor equals electricity flows through it easily. Yo, let's load this bad boy up. Some pipes are smooth, others are rigid. So like, gold is gold the single greatest conductor of electricity? Found it ironic that how long you spent talking about idle hobbies with your livelihood. Yeah, but I think what I mean by that is like it's just people are wired different ways, you know. It was not meant to be disrespectful for people that enjoy idle hobbies. I don't think that was the vibe at all that we gave off. There are probably better conductors than gold. Silver, copper, and then gold. And they use copper wires for a reason. No, I got you, got him. We've engineered conductors better than gold, but they're temperature dependent. Okay, so I'm gonna put a bow on this conversation, but I want to put a bow on it, like feeling like. But I heard someone. Feeling like we've learned something. So one more in-depth question. What? Also, why? I wonder why that didn't load in. What allows something to be a good conductor of electricity? Wonder why this won't load in. There we go. It's physical makeup. That's some deep stuff, man. Like someone figured out electricity. It's crazy. It's very hard to first grade. That's what makes it. People always like joke around about first grade vernacular. But if it was easy, everyone would do it. The best teachers could break stuff down into first grade vernacular. Like Karl Marx said, think of conducting electricity like pipes. To me, that was a first grade vernacular breakthrough. Anyways, that was our learning for the day. Conducting electricity presented by the DANGHEESLING Show. You can't ever say you don't learn anything around these parts. I can't believe you haven't learned what conductors are in school.
Bruh.
You know how long it's been since I've been in school? And maybe we did learn it, but I barely remember what I had for breakfast, let alone something I'd learned in 10th grade. I did take an electronics class as an elective, though, in high school. But all I did was, we got one of those, what are those white boards called with the holes in it? There's a very specific name to them. Like breadboards? Are they called breadboards? Yeah, I would just stick wires in the breadboards and try to get LEDs to light up. I didn't actually follow the directions. Like, you're supposed to figure out calculations and stuff. Nah, I would just take wires and plug them in there. Be like, hey, the guys, I remember the guy's last name. I'm not going to call it. Hey, Mr. D, why isn't this lighting up? He's like, did you figure out the calculations? No. Like, well, that's not going to light up. I'm like,
Bruh.
I just wanted to plug in wires and stuff, man. Would LEDs smoke if you did it wrong, or am I making that up? Okay, it's starting to come back to me a little bit. I will say this. This is what I remember about electronics class. The biggest of my lifetime. Of my entire lifetime. I was carrying it was winter. It was like after a high school basketball game or something. And I was carrying a Tupperware. Just not one of those big ones, but just like a mini one. Probably like this big. Tupperware filled with my electronics homework. And I opened the exterior gym door. And at the top of the gym door, it's like the door in the Tarkov hideout. It's like a big metal door with like a window in it. So I open the door, I step out, the door closes. And if you were on the interior looking out, all you would have seen was a box of electronics flying up in the air. And then my legs going butt over tea kettle. Right outside the door was a huge, and like I could see the cartoon version of myself Like, but if you were watching from the inside, it was probably the funniest thing in the world. I've never eaten it more than I ever ate it in my entire life in that moment. And so later on, I learned in life to prevent that from happening. I learned this when I was coaching football at Michigan State. Our DB's coach always said, keep your nose over your toes and you'll never fall. So if you want to step on ice, don't quote me on this, because if you get hurt, I'm not taking responsibility. But if you keep your nose over your toes and you're walking on ice, you'll never fall. It's when you reach out and like your weight's back, that's when you get yeeted. But just remember that. If you got to walk on ice, keep your nose over your toes and you'll be fine. Look, you can't say you don't learn anything on the channel. Coleman? Is he camping? We also, that was 995 ammo. We're gonna get him, man. Do you think it's like this would be a great time to have VoIP in the game? I would put an APB out on the map, be like, hey, look, would anyone like to unite for just a moment and get this Coleman camper? I won't shoot you, you won't shoot me, but let's go get him out of here, coach. It's worth burning the ammo. You're not wrong. I was a teacher before I went on reality TV, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna come in from a different direction. Coleman is a camper. Coleman is a camper. Someone who camps the exit. Look, and I got nothing against Coleman campers. It's a viable strategy in the game. But we're not going to take it easy on them. All right. We are healed up. We got full ammo. What subjects did I teach? I taught freshman biology, freshman health, freshman gym class, which is probably my favorite. I taught senior environmental science, senior government,
Let's go.
senior business. Those are all subjects that I taught. I see him. He's on the ramp. We got some. We got.
Вон он, блядь, ебать его!
Okay, here, just take it easy. We'll get the recoil situated after we extract here. That is correct, Lynn. I did have to teach that subject. Need some one taps here.
Опель! Вон он, блядь!
There's one tap. Someone's coming in from the ramp.
Да ну нафиг, кройся!
I like this gun. We just got to get the recoil down. Freshman is like 13 to 15 years old. How could I teach it without laughing? It really wasn't that. I didn't laugh about the subject matter. I don't want to get into it because it's not appropriate. But I did take like questions at the end. Like I had him write it down on a piece of paper. And that's where like I really had to keep it together. But anyway, we got to get dialed here.
Sit yourself down.
I remember one question that I acted like I got mad at, that the person asked it, but inside I was like, was laughing so hard, and I'll still laugh about it to this day.
Вон он!
They're swarming. Should probably loot and get out of here, huh? Hurry.
Вон он, блядь! Ебашь его!
We're oddly dialed. Whatever that is, that's what we are. Honestly, I feel like I play better when I don't think, when I literally just turn the brain off. It's when we think, that's when we get in trouble. Could be in a state of flow too. That happens. Only thing, we got to watch out for that Coleman. I'm with you guys. Could be the gun too. Let's wrap. Let's wrap here. You think that's a Coleman? You think that's a player? What is that? Is it worth it? What makes you guys think that's a player? I don't have any grenades, unfortunately. Who are we today? I don't know who we are. Been investing in sport cards recently. Been listening to Gary Vee a lot. Trying to educate yourself before investing. So Man Cave Dad, I started getting into cards about 2 years ago because of the show here. We would just open them for fun on the show. And then just kind of slowly learning about them in the process. There's not a ton that I do to invest. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of have fun with it and I buy players that I think are going to be good. The only ones I invest in are like super long-term holds. There's another guy around here. There's a lot of loot out there, but should we get out of here? You guys make the call. L to stay and loot and clear the way. Take out a few guys. E to exit. Just heard someone jump to our left. All right. It's 56% said stay and loot. Do I remember the Krebs cycle? Not at all. Someone's behind us.
Let's go.
Unless they see us through the crack, they're not going to get us.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Let's wait. Gotta wait. If we switch modes, it makes a noise. We were not camping. We were just sitting here talking, and then now it makes no sense to move. If someone had weird flex dang coins right now, you got a good gun. Just the scab or the player?
Есть кто, нет? Вон он!
We're running low on ammo here, boys.
Кепка ёбаная! Ебать, ебарика!
I want to finish looting that guy. He had a nice M4. He didn't know what hit him either. Got chat. We got to balance greed here. Infinite scavs?
С утра выпил, день свободен.
Is there such a thing? there's another one. That's good eats, man.
Есть-то нет.
We got to fill up.
Вон он, сука!
We're going to finish this guy and then...
Вон он, блядь, ебать его! Хули, блядь!
Time to go.
Понял, блядь!
Time to go, chat. It's time. All right.
Буду бить аккуратно, но сильно.
Where are they?
Сиськи импортный! Покоп нахуй, понял?
Yo, this is getting a little to be too much right now. We're attracting a lot of attention. You loot this guy? Where is he?
Да вон он!
Where is he? AI learning. There's so much loot out there. All right. Ishmael, I'm thinking about going back to get that MK3. You're just gonna leave all that scav and... Where do you guys think this Coleman is? We do need the GFX monies. If we were to go back and get that MK3, we could fit it. We could fit it. There was nothing in the MK3, but that's good eats. All right, you guys make the call. E to exit, L to stay and loot. You guys make the call. It's been a good load so far. We got a lot of stuff to upgrade the gun with. The MK3 isn't worth that much. It's just a really big rig that allows us to loot a lot. All right, 64%. That's a pretty strong vote of exit perfecticity. I can't veto a 64% vote. 55%, maybe. 64%, cannot do it. My eyes are on the EXO, but my heart is on the MK3. You're not wrong. Look, we take the sanctity of the vote perfecticity very seriously. I do think we have money to extract. We could double back and go power station and not deal with this potential exit camper. But there's no guarantee that the car is still there. I don't think he's still here, if I had to guess, but we got to be cautious. If it's green, it means it's still there. No reason for him to leave. Maybe boredom, just sitting there waiting for someone. Good news is what we're doing now is we're limiting the angles he could shoot us from. Like if we get shot, unless it's someone from the ramp, he's going to be up here. I would think being a camper is extremely boring. I mean, you have like a 10-second window of just like perfecticity. I mean, in the world of a camper, but the other 45 minutes.
Bruh.
Campers watching Netflix on the second monitor. Never even thought of that. Real life hunting and fishing. I guess I never looked at camping as like hunting. Perfecticity. Yeah, perfecticity. Frame perfecticity. Never heard of it? I think we're okay here. This may be a little overkill. I don't think he's here, man. Don't you think he would have shot by now? Ever see Surviving the Game with Ice-T? I did not. What's the IMDb rating on that movie? No, I'm not still a teacher. Well, I guess I'm a teacher in different ways, but not a traditional school teacher. Ladies and gentlemen. A very somber exit from what was a highfalutin, zone-filled Snapmaster acquiescence. Reach in your back pocket. And where is it? There it is. Spam the hard W. Lot of XP stacking up. Level 35. Lone underscore gray underscore wolf. One lucky shot. Today was not his day. I feel like he maybe would have been a little how mad because there was no reason for us to be there. Nonetheless, I appreciate the dang front, dang seat, getting us out of harm's way. Keep ourselves out of trouble, out of the sauce. Yo, Diablo CG, thank you for the Prime Marino. 100% invented. Warcraft 3, All Thumbs 27, thanks for the 17 months of support. I appreciate it. Chicketus for the 8 months of Prime. Good to see you back. Nostril, appreciate the 12 months of Prime. We get some one space Y spam in chat. Baloney Davenport, thanks for the 11 Prime months. Says I and only invest Twitch Prime and streamers that I think are going to be good. I see what you did there. And 8 is enough. Appreciate the 2 months of support. Thank you guys. That was good eats. Chat, that was good eats. With that being said, you may say, Daniel,
Sit yourself down.
how do you keep such a piping hot, clean stash? There's a very simple protocol. Step 1. Dump everything. Anything you picked up, just dump it. Just get it out of here. 100% dump. All right, step 2. Offer up some piping hot deals. Dunk good. All right, put these up for 8,596. It's a piping hot deal. What are these filters going for? 17? Nah, not in this house. 15,596. Let's keep it moving. What else do we got? GPX, no problem. 24.9? Nah. Sign up now. Sign a 2-year contract. 22,596. Can't even touch it. Anything else of value? We'll sip on this nectar. I think everything else is fine. All right, let's dump everything else. Sugar. That's 41,000. Nah. Piping hot deal. Dunk. Put up a couple bolts here. Knots and bolts. 9,596 piping hot deal. And then screw nuts. Remember when bolts used to have a corner on the market? 8,596. All right, everything else, we're gonna go right to the source. And we're gonna sell everything. I think Ragman or Skier pays better prices, right? I realized we lost some money in that transaction. That's okay though. Put this up 8,596. And I think we got a couple keys too, didn't we? What kind of ammo did this guy have? Okay, so he had our kind of ammo. That's fine. So just by happenstance, we upgraded our gun. All right, let's see what the marketable securities went for real quick. All right, marketable securities. Yo, let's welcome. Let's welcome one lucky shot to the second season of Pile of Shame. No disrespect, ladies and gentlemen. We're going on 2 seasons, second season. All right, these are not worth much, right? All right. All right, so that raid, all in all, was worth... Let's find out here. Raid was worth 372,000. That seem about right? Not to mention, we did pick up another M4A1, which we will gun game in a moment. Pile of Shame too, no disrespect. It's true though. All right, let's before we load into a Doom raid here, let's go check on our home base, the facility that said could never be created.
Bruh.
That currently has not been powered.
Let's go.
You got to keep your hideout fueled up. All right, let's dump some O2 in here. There we go.
Bruh.
We ran out of gas over the weekend, but we did get $6,000 worth of marketable securities.
Bruh.
Vaz key. We may actually hang on to the Vaz key.
Let's go.
Out of disrespect, we're gonna hang on to that. All right, dump all this stuff, man. Did we make any profit on that? I would guess probably not. No, we did. We made some profit. Was that going to stop us from trying to make more profit? No. All right. All right. With that being said, you guys are brand new to the show. In between legendary dialed in highly tactical raids, we got a sniper. We emulate one of the greatest 1990 FPS games of all time, D space OOM. For the scab thing, do you spend dollars or ruples? Ruples. Dunk. Yo, if you guys are enjoying the Tarkov portion of the show, I encourage you guys to hit the follow button. It'll send an alert right there. Put your name up in lights, and it will send you a personalized alert the next time we go live. Speaking of that, real quick, while we're talking about Tarkov, I want to start bringing, I know you guys have heard me say this a lot, I want to start bringing some more YouTube exclusive Tarkov content, but I don't just want to do like standard stuff. Is there anything in particular you'd like to see on youtube.com/DanGheesling in regards to like some different Tarkov stuff? Oh, the return of Melkman. Quest completions. Sniper spot runs. I'll write this stuff down. Do I run labs at all? I do. Quests. Gun games. Milkman runs. First grade vernacular. Potato fails. The Charles Barkley Milkman intro might be your favorite YouTube content you've ever made. I mean, it's been a while. I feel like we should take a look at that. I almost forget. I don't forget what it is, but I haven't watched it. Well, let's watch it real quick. I do think it's good eats.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is DANGHEESLING.
Which one was it on though?
Well.
Well. What was the name of the video? DANGHEESLING, Tarkov, Melkman. We're waiting to load into a raid anyways. I don't remember the name of it. Super Melkman goes undercover. No, that's not it. I think it was the last one we did. Dunka da dunka. All right, let me show you what I'm looking at so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Melkman delivers plant-based protein. I don't think that was it. Spring cleaning. I brought 1,000 slugs into factory. I don't remember which one it was. There it is, right here.
Super Malkman is living the year of a basketball lifetime. In the past 12 months, he's won an Olympic gold medal. Super Malkman. He has experienced a virtual career rebirth since being traded to Phoenix. And he's earned well-deserved recognition as the NBA's most valuable player. But Super Malkman believes that none of this will matter unless his ultimate wish comes true.
MVP was, I felt unbelievable, but the bottom line, the MVP is not my goal. If we don't win the world championship, I'm going to be crushed.
This is my favorite part.
Super Malkman. Self-described quest can come one step closer to reality. His career-long dream of an NBA Finals is one win away. Somehow, everything else he's
Excluded at this time means absolutely nothing.
Without it.
Super Melkman doesn't want the MVP.
All right, thanks, Daniel. All right. That being, I forgot about that. All right, with that being said, D-Space 003. Sniper edition. We know someone's gonna be running for it, Marty. Let's go get him. We go towards the fire. .360 no scope off the top rope, ladies and gentlemen. You can't shoot midair. I thought you could shoot while you're falling. Oh. Now you know. Now you know. Wait, I did like the zoom in on death. That was nice. So if we do that in the future, we gotta keep our feet on the ground. What was the scope? We'll 360 it next time. I always say I say 360 no scope, but I really mean just jump shotting. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, an Escape from Tarkov, you cannot launch yourself off a cliff, spin 360, and fire a gun all at the same time. In case you didn't know. All right. All right, that being said, let's gun game. It's a nice gun. So we're gonna gun game this. Gun game is anytime the gun survives a raid, we'll upgrade it. So we definitely got to work on a recoil. So step one, let's actually take the suppy off this guy and put it on this guy. Incompatible. Is the muzzle not long enough? Need a, okay, you know what? You know what? We got it. We got this. We got this. DT mount. No. Need the flash hider. Huh, a specific one. KAQ. Huh. I don't see KAQ. Oh, there it is. Oh. All right. So let's assemble this guy. We need to buy the parts. We'll buy it. Okay. Purchased. Now we should be able to go back and assemble it. All right. Donkey. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's already looking nicer. What else do we need? We need recoil reduction. So let's go ahead. We're going to go back into the assembly. We're going to get a 6-inch, 4.1 incher. And then we're going to put a... I mean, we could get really crazy with it. You know what? But we're not. We're gonna take the parts that we need. Buy the parts. There we go. So slide this on here. Take this guy's deal. This guy does not have a butt pad.
Sit yourself down.
I mean, I like the coloration. Uses gas tube. He has the same kind of gas tube, right? I don't want to change too much about it. Like, we don't want to change the basicity. So let's go. I know we can get like a pad for this, right? Let's get a pad for this. Donkey. Can you buy a pad for that? I thought you could. You can't. Okay. All right. So we reduced our recoil. And I think the other thing we can mess with is maybe get our favorite. We'll slide this for use at a later day. Donkey. We could use this because we got it. Is there an iron sight on this? I mean, we could go hammer, which is our favorite. Hammer. Let's get hammer. Hammer's just hammer's our deal. Ooh, those are so cheap. No, hammer's double that, isn't it? Oh, dude, we used to be able to get these at 42 a pop. Remember when? It's all right. It happens. And those used to be sub 12. Not a banger alert. I'm with you on that. Remove this from the list. That was New Music Friday. Put this on the non-banger alert. All right. We're pretty much good to go. Thank you guys for being patient during the gun game acquiescence. All right, so we have 8 million. We have 8 million rigs and no bullets. I don't think we need this many. Yo, Lil Dingster, I appreciate it, man. Welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna reach out to him. We're gonna get something on the schedule here soon. All right. Let's I feel like we should try to make some progress here, huh? We never finished this.
Let's go.
All right. Leave this other stuff here. We're good to go. This, goody, goody.
Sit yourself down.
Donka da donka. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you guys being patient. We're loading into a raid right now. I will not forget to insure everything that we just put money on. I got you. Just in case. We're insured. We're locked in. We're ready to go. Donka, donka, donka. Yo, thank you guys so much for supporting the show. I appreciate it. Style D, thanks for the 14 months. Juice Box for the 8 months of Prime. WW Memers Club for the 32 month. Appreciate the long-term support. Zesty Wiggles for the 1 year, 1 space wide chain spam in the chat. Sinan, thanks for the 26 long-term months of support. And Decoy Codes, thanks for the 1 year. Says a whole dang year. Lots of 1 space wide, lots of chains thrown around in the chat. You stick around for 1 year. You get the chains, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate the support. The heck? Anyone know what's going on? That part of Tarkov? Ladies and gentlemen,